Hello, everybody. Oh my, it's been a little while. Oh my goodness. So welcome back to the mug, Hetrick's Morning Mug. So for those who have faithfully or inconsistently watched in the past, I'm so happy that you're watching again. For those who are new to the mug, a little bit about me. I am a high school social studies teacher, and this is a hopefully regular or a semi-regular recording of ponderings, connections, learning during this time of COVID. So I needed to take a break. I was going every day from mid-March up through June, and June got a little bit tricky. And I decided, you know what? It's okay to not do every single day. It's okay. It's totally fine. So took the month of July off. Today is August 1st. August 1st. Oh, I need to pay my credit cards. Let me make a note. Hey, credit cards. Pay. Okay. So today's theme, new beginnings and following your gut. So I was pondering how to organize the mug, because I used to do this day in history and trivia and lots of things, and I was always all over the place. So I'm trying to put into practice something I learned over the summer. I did take 2 weeks, did 2 different teacher institutes online. One with the National Gallery of Art in Washington and the other with the Smithsonian Institution. There were actually 4 different museums within the Smithsonian that all worked together to provide some professional learning for teachers. And one of my biggest takeaways from those 2 weeks, besides realizing what electronic fatigue is like, sitting at a computer, even though it was only 4 or 5 hours a day, I was like, I'm so done with sitting at this Zoom call and making sure my mic is muted and all of those things. But my other big takeaway was slow down. You get so much more out of looking at something or considering something when you slow down. So instead of trying to jam pack everything I can and do like 15-minute videos, and there's always all these things. There's always going to be all these things. They're always going to be there. So I need to just kind of take it back a couple notches to slow down. And so one thing I've been thinking a lot about on the slowing down front is considering all the different and diverse perspectives on going back to school. So this is not going to be a teacher rant. This isn't going to be something that I tell you what the right answer is. Because I guess one thing we do know is there is no perfect answer. There is no perfect solution that is going to work for every single person in cookie cutter, right? As a teacher friends, back me up on this. There's not one strategy that will 100% work with every single one of your kids either, So we have to diversify what we're doing. There have to be diverse plans out there to fit as many as possible. People have been blowing up social media. It's been nasty. I've forced myself to slow down and consider these opposing viewpoints, because that is so important for us to do. I've talked about it before on the mug. We have to think about differing perspectives and, really think of any idea as a good idea for 60 seconds. 60 seconds. You don't have to ultimately agree with it. Sorry, I'm having a hard time getting comfortable. Maybe because this conversation's uncomfortable. But consider someone else's viewpoint for its good and its bad and its ugly and its potential and its foreseeable red flags. Chew on it. See what you can do see what you can get out of it, even if it's affirming your own perspectives and viewpoints on things. Make a pro-cons list. I do that all the time. Make myself a little T-chart. I do it on paper. You need paper, I'll put it in the mail to you. Those little notepads that you find all over the house. Think through it. Figure out where your priorities lie. I will say, and I'm not trying to make this come off as a political statement, I'm really not. Teachers are doing that too. We love your kids. You know, we are in a profession that we chose, hopefully. We're in a profession that we care about our young people. And something that I feel frustrated when questions come up about safety in schools, teachers are questioned on that. We care about our kids. We also care about ourselves. And it's very easy as a teacher to forget about yourself. To put your own personal things aside because you're going full steam ahead for the betterment of your kids, your students. So parents that are having a hard time figuring out what to do, teachers are as well. For some, it's a no-brainer. One way or the other, there's no question. Some have a lot of other factors that they're putting into consideration. And I urge you not to fault anyone for the decisions that they're making. Teaching is a lifestyle. Yes, it's a profession, and it's a lifestyle that sometimes some of us have difficulty separating from our personal life. But this is a situation where we actually have to do that. It's important for teachers to do that, to think about themselves and what is best for them. And this situation, it's of course affecting our students also. Like, it's kind of appropriate. This mug, you've seen it before, I think, tears of my history students. And it's not just tears because they're frustrated with the amount of work. Now we're dealing with tears that they might not be going back, or they would be scared to go back, or just what is it going to be like when I go back? The unknown is terrifying for many people. So for my teacher friends, I'm urging you to lean on each other. You have to. You have to. It's easier said than done to let go of the things you don't have control over. That's easy. If there are things that you don't have control over, but you feel they are important enough, you need to advocate. Reaching out to each other, reaching out to your administration. You have a right to do that. You should do that. Ask those questions. Think about how it's coming across. Make sure you're supporting your reasoning with some evidence as to why this is a need or a concern for you, so you can be ready to start the year. Here's this new beginning thing, right? Get ready to start the year in whatever form that may be. So I want you to slow down. I want you to think through things. Heightened emotions make it hard. I get it. I don't mean to be preaching the unattainable. It's where we're at. Uncertainty. Let's draw some history on this. I'm totally ad-libbing this because I just realized I got my POTUS 1 shirt on today. My Georgie Washington shirt. So starting a new country, so much uncertainty, so many questions. The factors are completely different. The scenario is completely different. Technology makes it completely different. Maybe it's not comparable. But the unknown can be scary. But what can you do to try to navigate that and navigate it with other people? Because we are definitely stronger together. That's for sure. So, yay for a heavy one. But if I think about my purpose in creating the morning mug, it's connecting with all of you and documenting how we're thinking, what we're feeling during this time of COVID. And this is part of it. This is weighing heavily on me. I'm thinking a lot about my colleagues. Sometimes I'm surprised at myself that I haven't been more upset or concerned about things. So I'm trying to learn more so I truly know what what my role is in this machine of school that we're getting ready to start. As always, feel free, I'll put it down in the description. Send me an email, hetricksmorningmug. There's a birthday celebration going on in a couple days. Well, more than a couple days, a little bit later this month. So feel free to send that fan mail, and I'll make sure to bring it up. Sarah, I got yours, so holding on to that gem. Yeah. So I have to end this recording just like I do with all the other ones. That is something I am going to keep consistent. So until I see you again, behave, be good, be kind, please recycle, and wash your hands. Okay? All right, so slow down, do some thinking. And if you have questions, reach out to those who can support you, who can help you ask questions, because again, there is no 100% perfect solution. So you need to find out the closest to the ideal situation for you and your family right now. Okay? All right, good stuff. Talk to you later. Bye!